song's loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. This a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Gehi tries to clear.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Rice. Now it's Kane. Now it's Eze. Over to the left. O'Reilly. Oh, it's played into the area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Ryerson. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Now it's Eze. He is through here. Saka stood his ground strongly. He's got space in the area. They've got a corner here. Rice plays it short. In by James. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Kane. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Chance! Saka. Eze. James. Nice control. It's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Moved on forwards. Saka. Saka tries making a foray down the right. Eze. And now the breakaway. Ødegaard. That is a great pick out. Now it's Haaland. And he's away. James. Saka. Eze. Menu. And it's Eze. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a look and place it forward. Stones cuts it out. Pickford sends that a long way. James. Stones. O'Reilly. Yehi. Rice. Stones. James. Stones. Rice. Quality ball. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Saka. Now it's Eze. Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Eze. Saka. And it's James. Eze played with finesse. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Surlot. O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. Yehi forwards and with intent. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Gordon. O'Reilly. Stones. Menu. Menu shifted upfield. Gordon. And it's Kane. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Lofted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Ødegaard. Gordon. Yehi. James. Menu. Eze. Kane. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Berger has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Berger. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Menu. Saka. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle. Gehi clears it away. Proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's there to clear it. Sorloth wins the duel this time. Here comes another cross. Firmly met. Receives it in a good position here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Moved on forwards. And it's Ødegaard. Kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Without complication. They get a throw in. Ryerson. Sorloth. Saka. Eze. Stones shifted upfield. Gordon. O'Reilly. Gordon. Eze. Rice. Gordon. A good play on the left-hand side here. Good played through for the wide man. Can he deliver? That's an excellent interception. And they can counter here. Haaland. Sorloth. Haaland. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gordon.
really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
And it's Mainu. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Now it's Saka. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
O'Reilly. Mainu. Eze. Stones. Mainu. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his...
This is gone, that's a foul. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the... Chance for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's played forward.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
O'Reilly. Berger. Aim forwards. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball. James can get it clear. Mainu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mainu. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly. He's through here. Tries to get it clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's O'Reilly. Played into the middle. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Now it's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
James shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yehi. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Swings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Menu. And here's Eze. And here's Kane. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for the shots. It's anyone's ball now. In by Saka. Tries to get it clear. Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. Sørloth. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gordon. Rice. Eze. Rice. Out to the left it goes. O'Reilly. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gordon. Eze chips it through. Gordon's cross. Gets good distance on it. And here's Saka. And here's Eze. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now that's well seen too. Rice. Yehi forwards and with intent. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eze. Stones. Rice. Now he's wondering who wants it. Shoots! Gordon. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been drilled forward. Reyes. Great run on the overlap here. Sørloth. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
James. Menu. Rice. Eze. Rice. James. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Do have a big chance. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
James with the clearance. Rice. James shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Stones.
Rice. Rice, gently done. Out to the right. Now it's Saka. Saka's delivery. And it's Rice. Rice spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. That's tidy. Gordon. Eze. Rice. Rice played out to the left flank. Eze! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
James. Eze. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been clubbed away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Solot. Now it's Haaland. Oh, another save.
Haaland really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
James. Oh, this looks sharp. Kane is onto it in a flash. Kane is flagged offside. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Eze. Cleared away. Nice physical challenge. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gehi, O'Reilly, Gehi, moved on forwards. Up towards the front line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ah, he's given it away. Eze. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well cleared. Saka gets into some space, showing good feet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Menu. Saka. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the line. Tries to get it clear. And here's Saka. And it's Eze. Saka. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for a decent ball in. He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Stones. Rice. Eze. He's got away. In by Saka. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw. Gehi. Rice. James. Oh, great play! And here's Kane. Can he finish? here's Gordon. A chance to play it in. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gordon. O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. Rice. And here's Gordon. So who's he picking out? Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Ødegaard. He has found the way through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Too much distance on that. Yehi, approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Kane, over to the left. Rice, spread out to the left. Gordon's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. Mainu, and here's Saka, and here's Kane, real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Eze. Mainu, out towards the flank. And here's Saka. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a mighty effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Driven forward. O'Reilly, gently done. Surlot succumbs to the pressure. James. Saka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Mainu. James. Eze. Mainu. Saka. Saka's delivery. Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
England really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Yehi. O'Reilly. Stones. Moved on forwards. Kane chasing after it. Berger. And it's played forward. Eze. Rice. O'Reilly. Now it's Kane. Rice. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Eze. Menu shifted upfield. Eze played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. In by Saka. Clears it away. Solot aim forwards. O'Reilly. Rice. Rice, gently done. Saka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. James, now here's the delivery. And they've got rid. Rice have it back and can go again. And they've got a throw. Gordon. It's run loose here. Time to deliver. O'Reilly, back when it goes. Eze! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Eze brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Calmly anticipates. Rice. And here's Kane. Solot. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. James. And it's Eze. Rice. And here's Gordon. Kane. And he's there to get it away. Haaland. Solot. Moved on forwards. Yehi makes the interception. Stones. O'Reilly. Gordon. And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Yehi. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard played out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Stones tries to clear. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! Norway! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Norway have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
O'Reilly. Norway leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Berger forwards and with intent. Menu. Saka. Eze. He's found a way through. And here's Kane. He has a look up. Gordon's cross. That's an imaginative pass. James attempts a clearance. Saka. James. Saka. Eze wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Rice shifted upfield.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now it's Kane. Saka. Kane providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane with the delivery. And it's James. Eze. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Caresses it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland, now he's off and running. O'Reilly. And he cuts out the supply. Ryerson. Saka. Eze, oh, good spread. James, looking to hit the byline here. Climbs up big! Well, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saka. And it's Eze. And here's Eze. Saka. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played out to the right. James, gently done. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. And he's Holland. Gets through on his own. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ødegaard. Lovely. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James. Stones aim forwards. Has a quick glance. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. Hangs in across. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Menu. O'Reilly. Gordon.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Has a look and plays it forward. Stones. James, gently done. Oh, there's a probing ball. James. Saka looking for a runner. No, it's come to nothing. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Yehi. Rice. Yehi. Moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Stones. Rice. Yehi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Kane. It's Kane!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
He's got away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to get it, and he's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yehi. O'Reilly.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Rice. Eze. Saka. Menu.
Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
Eze. And it's James. And here's Eze.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get onto this? And he thumps it clear. Norway have reclaimed it. And he whips it in. Time and again they are repelled.
Berger. Sorloth.
Sorloth played out towards the right wing. Sorloth unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. Gordon. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rice goes short. And here's Kane. Kane turns and goes back. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Clearly not happy with that. Menu.
And it's been played through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball.
That has been cut short. Yehi.
That's been drilled forward.
Sorloth.
Sorloth. Sorloth looking for options. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And claimed it back swiftly. Kane.
Eze. And it's Eze.
And here's Kane. Kane knocks it out wide. Gordon.
O'Reilly.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Haaland.
Menu. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Berger, gently done. And it's O'Reilly. Saka. Nice looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Rice. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Solot with the foul. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And it's Kane. Menu. Gordon. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Solot. Haaland chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Menu. Kane. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. Gehi with the clearance. Stones. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Norway having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
O'Reilly.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
James. And here's Saka. James. And here's Saka. And it's Mainu. And here's Eze! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
Haaland played out to the left flank. Ødegaard. And that's bullish header! Rice. Eze. O'Reilly. Rice. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Ryerson. Decent progress down the left. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. James gets it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. Ryerson. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mainu. Stones gently done. Saka. James. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Haaland. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And here's Kane. It could be Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gordon. That's good play. And here's Kane. Kane. That's going to go a long way. Yehi. Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. Berger. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's come loose. He has found a way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gordon. And they win it back again. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Stones.
Saka. Ødegaard. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tries to dink it through. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Stones attempts a clearance. Now it's Kane. Rice. Now it's Kane. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland chasing after it. Berger. Berger shifted upfield. Out of play for a goal kick. Menu. O'Reilly. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. England cannot keep hold of the ball. Kane. Danger averted for now. And it's James. James crosses. Clears it away. Now it's Menu. Now it's Saka. Saka! Saka! Oh, that was no routine save.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Eze. Menu. And here's Saka. James. Header comes in! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Saka. And it's Eze. Eze, oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. And here's Saka. Played it again. Gordon! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? O'Reilly makes the interception. Rice. Now it's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking here to chip it through. Surlot. He is through here. O'Reilly
With a fine tackle. Saka. Stones.
Menu. Eze. O'Reilly. Kane. Gordon. Swings it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a lovely, neat pass. Rice. Menu. James.
Saka.
James. Now it's Saka. No, that's not going to find its target. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland. Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries to get it. There's the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Time for a change in personnel.
Stones.
Rice. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Gets it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Driven forward. He's found a way through. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's the throw. Surlot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Another throw-in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Surlot. Time to deliver. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He can get that clear. Quality ball. And it's hoisted clear. He's in space and looking for options. That's a throw. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Eze. Gordon. Norway just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Sorloth. Bellingham.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Stones.
And it's Eze. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Gordon! And the finish! It's a loose ball. Herring after the ball here. Could be danger here. Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rice, gently done. He's had a shot! And that has been knocked clear.
Sorloth. Ødegaard.
Ryerson. And here's Sorloth. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. O'Reilly. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Clears it away. Haaland is onto it in a flash.
Stones.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Eze. And the shot!
Sorloth.
That's been drilled forward.
Ødegaard.
Ambitious ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Yehi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Stones cuts out the pass.
Bellingham.
Rice. Eze. And here's Kane. Eze. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ryerson. 60 minutes played. Up towards the front line. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly attempts a clearance.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Eze.
Stones.
Yehi. Rice. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Haaland. Now he's off and running. And it's Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Haaland! And that certainly packed a punch. Saka. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Eze. Gordon.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Kane. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Berger. James. Rice. Rice, gently done. Bellingham. James, aim forwards. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones with the clearance. Stop from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Stones shifted upfield. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Yehi. James. Bellingham. Rice. Moved on forwards. And it's O'Reilly. Eze. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. James. Saka. And here's Saka. Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Out to the right. Ryerson. Surlot. Stones gets rid without sophistication. Oh, this looks sharp. Gordon. Rice. Bellingham. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. Stones. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Driven forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Stones. Gordon. That's a cute ball. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice. And here's Kane. Does really well to win the ball there.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
James. Saka. James, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out wide. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
James. Rice. O'Reilly. Rice. That's been drilled forward. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. And here's Kane. Saka. Played into space out wide. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! England are back in business! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Surlot. That's a throw. Rice. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, nicely intercepted. Surlot. Nice physical challenge. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Eze. James. James, gently done. Now it's Gordon! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Moved on forwards. Gehi cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's Ødegaard. He is just caressing the ball. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thinks one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bellingham. Rice. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Oh, played right into his path. Surlot. Ryerson. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Haaland chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Ødegaard. Into the channel. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a pass!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
O'Reilly, and it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Up towards the front line. Stones. And it's lofted through here. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Eze. Rice. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. What a throw in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Stones.
Rice. Eze. Gordon. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Very nicely done. And it's hoisted clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short.
Stones.
And here's Kane. Bellingham, probing pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Surlot, looking for a decent ball in. Surlot's cross. Only partially clear. He can get that clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is lovely. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Saka's delivery.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Eze. Gordon. Well played. Important challenge, that. Deftly away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Eze. Saka. James. Saka. And here's Bellingham.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ryerson. That's tidy. And it's Berger. Odegaard. Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Defending of the desperate variety. Surlot. Odegaard. It's run loose here. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that has been knocked clear. Odegaard. Haaland. Ødegaard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James. Saka. James. James, gently done. Defending of the desperate variety.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Surlot. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Bellingham. Moved on forwards. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Eze. Eze spread out to the left.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Berger. Quality ball. Ødegaard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Eze. Gordon. Showing good feet. And it's hoisted clear. Yehi. O'Reilly. Clipped into space.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Eze. That's going to go a long way. Eze. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, well measured. Now it's Haaland. Berger. Haaland. Stones wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saka. It's been slipped through. It's Kane! And he's there to clear it. Solot clears it away.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Corner. Gehi tries to clear. Chooses to go back. And it's Berger. Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eze. Kane given the lift of his goal. And here's Gordon. Lovely feet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's making a real surge on the left. Eze. It's gone out for a throw-in. Eze. And the ball's come loose here. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. Can he deliver? And here's Eze. Crosses it in here. It is a corner, good chance. Cleared away. O'Reilly. And here's Kane.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane, oh, good spread. And it's Eze. Oh, such a clever touch. Out to the left it goes.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gehi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bellingham. James goes forward. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Eze. Gordon. England desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Tries a deft little ball. Now it's Saka.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No way through, so back it comes. It's a good-looking delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Rice. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Solot. And here's Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe
England have a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that will sail harmlessly past. And it's Eze. Eze, that's a delicate pass. Oh, it's come loose. That's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. England cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And here's Ødegaard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Solot. Might be danger here. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's neat. Wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Norway take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And here's Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. And that has been cleared.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, can he get onto this? Stones gets over and intercepts. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. There will be 4 extra minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Rice, gently done. Gordon, shifted upfield. Eze. And here's Gordon. They are right into last chance territory. Solot, aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Yehi. And here's Gordon. Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Berger forwards and with intent. Ryerson. Solot. Gordon. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. James. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, nice touch. Referee has just said play on. Eze. Bellingham. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. James, shifted upfield. Berger. Solot. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Kane. Bellingham. James. Ødegaard. He is through here. That is a great pick out. And he's heaved it away. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Gordon. Ødegaard. Stones. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
With